Samuel Monroe Jr. was one of those familiar faces from 1990s movies who helped bring some unforgettable stories to life. But behind the actor remembered for Menace II Society, Tales from the Hood and the Players Club was a man whose final chapter became a heartbreaking battle with serious illness. Today, we're looking back at Samuel Monroe Jr.'s career, his family and love life, and the devastating health crisis that led to his reported death. Samuel Monroe Jr. was born on November 28, 1973, in Los Angeles, California. He grew up at a time when Hollywood was beginning to create more opportunities for young black actors to tell stories that felt raw, real, and connected to life in American communities. Samuel became part of that important era. His biggest recognition came from the films of the 1990s. In 1993, he appeared in Menace II Society, the powerful and influential crime drama that became one of the defining films of its generation. For many fans, simply being part of that movie connected Samuel to a lasting piece of film history. But Menace II Society was only one chapter. Over the years, Samuel appeared in a number of films that became familiar to audiences who grew up during the 1990s. His credits included Tales from the Hood, Set It Off, Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood and the Players Club. He also appeared on television, including Out All Night and NYPD Blue. Samuel may not always have been the biggest name on the poster, but he was part of an era of black cinema that millions of people still remember and revisit today. Away from the cameras, Samuel was also a family man. He was married to Shauna Stewart, who would later become the person speaking publicly about the devastating health crisis that changed their lives. The couple had children, and when Samuel became critically ill, his wife faced the overwhelming reality of caring for their family while also fighting to support her husband through months of hospitalization. Unlike some celebrities, Samuel's private life was not constantly played out in the media. There were not endless headlines about scandals or high-profile romances. Instead, when the public learned more about his personal life in 2026, it was because his family was facing an unimaginable crisis. And this is where Samuel Monroe Jr.'s story became truly heartbreaking. According to his wife, Samuel had contracted meningitis while working in Las Vegas. She said he went to several hospitals, but his condition was allegedly repeatedly misdiagnosed. His wife said the illness went untreated for approximately 8 months, and by the time it was identified, the infection had reportedly spread to his brain and spine. In April 2026, the public learned that Samuel was on life support. His family asked for prayers as he fought for his life in a Southern California hospital. Then came even more devastating news. Reports said he had also developed MRSA pneumonia, adding another serious complication to an already critical condition. His health reportedly declined further, and his family faced months of uncertainty. There were moments of hope. At one point, reports said Samuel showed signs of improvement. His kidney function improved enough for dialysis to be stopped, and he was able to breathe on his own for limited periods. His wife also said he became alert and could respond to questions. For his loved ones, those moments offered hope that perhaps he could recover. But the battle was far from over. His condition reportedly took another serious turn, and he was placed back on life support. By August 2026, reports described severe neurological complications and continuing medical crises. His family was waiting for further medical assessments while confronting painful questions about what his future might look like. Now, on August 27, 2026, reports circulating online say that Samuel Monroe Jr. has passed away at the age of 52. However, because some of the earliest reports of his death are based on social media and community posts, viewers should be aware that confirmation from a major news organization or an official family statement may still be developing. Based on the information publicly reported about his long health battle, Samuel's death appears to have followed devastating complications connected to meningitis and severe pneumonia. At this stage, it is important not to claim more than has been officially confirmed about the precise medical cause of death. Samuel Monroe Jr.'s story is a sad reminder that behind the actors we remember from our favorite movies are real people with families, struggles, and lives far beyond the screen. For fans of 1990s cinema, Samuel will always be remembered as part of a special generation of actors. His appearances in Menace II Society, Tales from the Hood, Set It Off and the Players Club ensured that his face and his work became part of an era that continues to live on. Our thoughts are with his wife, his children, his mother, and everyone who loved him during this difficult time. Rest in peace, Samuel Monroe Jr. And if you remember Samuel from the classic movies of the 1990s, Leave your favorite Samuel Monroe Jr. film in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel for more celebrity life stories, career journeys, and the stories behind the stars we remember.